Hi, it's Tina. Welcome to my channel. I've had several people ask about my tooth cleaning powder. So let's talk about that today. I'd like to tell you what's in it, why it's in it, how I use it. I want to talk to you about why I developed my own toothpaste powder and how I came up with this idea. So first, let's get started with why. I had several fillings and my teeth were extremely sensitive, extremely, okay? Anything that I ate hurt, everything that I drank hurt, air hurt, brushing my teeth hurt. And this lasted for several months. And the dentist just said, oh, use some Pronamel or some Sensodyne, and I tried all that, and none of that helped. So I got to thinking, back in college, studying the skulls, back in college, studying archaeology, we would study the skulls. And we would see the teeth of these skulls, of these primitive men. Now, they didn't have toothbrushes. They didn't have floss. But for the most part, their teeth were decay-free. Every once in a while, you would see a skull where a tooth had been broken, as if it had suffered injury or chewed on something they shouldn't have and broken the side of a tooth. But you didn't see decay. Why is that? Because the vegetables and seeds and fruit and bark that they were chewing on had dirt on it. Dirt is minerals. Our teeth are made of minerals, and that's why you see so many re-mineralizing toothpaste now on the market. Now, we've already talked about the ingredient lauryl sulfate. That's a detergent. That's all it is, straight detergent. Now, for a while, people thought it caused cancer and it was harmful. The only thing it really does is it can aggravate canker sores and cause people to keep getting canker sores. So that's not a good thing to put in toothpaste. Let's think about that. The other thing that is in commercial toothpaste is glycerin. Now think about glycerin. If you've made any of your own products, you know it coats. Okay, so if you put something on your teeth that coats those teeth and you get stains on your teeth and then you brush your teeth, you're coating that stain in. You're not removing it, you're sealing that stain in. And then you eat something else and you brush your teeth, you're sealing those stains in layers and layers and layers. And it can take months to get all of that glycerin off your teeth once you stop using a commercial toothpaste. Now let's talk about, is it safe? Is my version of my tooth powder safe? Well, when I had this problem, I went in to see a dental hygienist for tooth cleaning, explained to her what I was having, the issues I was having with the sensitivity, and what I had come up with. And her mouth just dropped, and she looked at my teeth and she said, you need to sell this stuff. You need to market it. Write down for me what this is, because I'm going to make this at home. First, she wanted me to sell it, and I said, no, I'm not going to do that. So she said, write down the ingredients, because I'm going to make this at home. So I said, okay, should I be worried about not having fluoride? And she said, our water has fluoride. And if you're worried about fluoride, just rinse with a fluoride rinse. Well, that's fine. We can do that, right? So if you're worried about fluoride, rinse with a fluoride rinse. However, I just watched a video on Dr. Greger, my famous nutritionfacts.org, and he says rinse with green tea and amla. So he's not worried about fluoride either, okay? So let's get into, that was the why. So the how is examining these skulls and knowing they didn't have tooth decay, knowing that they had minerals. So let's see what minerals we need. Okay, what can I get effectively, cheaply, easily, that's safe, and that I can brush my teeth with? So I found the company Mountain Rose Herbs. And for all the products I'm going to list to you, that's where I want you to get them, because then I know you'll be getting safe products. Okay, Mountain Rose Herbs. They are in Oregon, and they teach people how to use herbs. And if it's not locally sourced, they get only the best sources. Okay, so that's where I want you to go to get the products. So now, what's in it? First is, and I'm terrible at saying this, but I'm going to do my best, Diatomaceous Earth, and people know it as DE. You want food grade, only food grade, okay? Anything that's in this tooth powder, if you happen to swallow some of it, it's not going to hurt you. In fact, it will probably help you. Now, I'm not a doctor, and I don't play one on TV, but I've researched all of this, and I want you to research it. Don't just take my word for it. Who am I? You don't know me. Research this yourself. See that these ingredients are safe. Buy them from a reputable distributor, and you'll be good, okay? Now, why do I use that in it? Now, I'll tell you, I made a version of this that I used before that didn't have it in it, and my teeth were healthy, and they felt really clean, but they weren't getting white, okay? I started removing those stains when I added this ingredient. So that's why I'm going to tell you to add it. It's basically 85% silica mineral. And some of the research that I have found says it has an immediate relationship with mineral absorption. So absorbing the minerals, rebuilding the minerals, rebuilding that tooth enamel that you've worn away with acidic foods. And if you're drinking lemon water and eating tomatoes, those are acidic, okay? It solidifies the enamel. It prevents tooth decay, prevents bleeding gums, gum atrophy, which causes recession that can trigger tooth loss, okay? So the second ingredient, bentonite clay, which is basically volcanic ash. And in my cosmetics and my soaps and all that, my face mask, use a lot of bentonite clay. It's a detoxification aid. It balances bacteria if taken internally. Now, we're only going to put it in our mouth, but still it's going to balance the bacteria, okay? It improves nutrient assimilation, so just like the DE, it's going to help those minerals absorb into your teeth and rebuild that enamel, okay? It strengthens the immune system, eliminates viral infections and parasites. Now, the DE will do that as well. In fact, if you sprinkle that in your garden, it will get rid of the parasites that can damage your crops. So, same thing, those two things. You know that if you don't really scrub your vegetables good, there could be little microscopic parasites on that stuff that you're still putting in your mouth and ingesting. And humans have a lot of problems with parasites that then grow. So I'm not telling you to eat this stuff, but if you happen to swallow just a little bit while you're brushing, it's not going to hurt you, probably help you. Okay, the third ingredient, this is easy, baking soda. Baking soda cleans, freshens, whitens, kills germs. Just like cleaning, it does all that for your teeth. So we want baking soda. Then I add a little bit of Myrrh Gum Powder, M-Y-R-H Gum Powder. And basically that's a resin from bark. And we're only going to use a little bit of this, but because it has a bitter taste. What it does is it treats mouth sores, swollen gums, canker sores, bad breath. So Myrrh Gum Powder, think of it's for your gums, okay? No more bleeding gums, no more swelling gums, no more gingivitis. Okay, then I add cinnamon for flavor, and that's the only reason I add that, for flavor. And then stevia. Not that white stevia powder you see in the grocery store, but the whole green leaf stevia that you can get at Mountain Rose Herbs. And I mean a pinch, because this stuff is sweet, sweet, sweet. But it will help the feeling in your mouth and the taste in your mouth, and get rid of some of the salty flavor that you'll get from the baking soda. Excuse me. So this is what it looks like. And let me get rid of some of the glare here. It's just a powder. It's kind of tan color. And all I do is I wet my toothbrush, dip it in, brush my teeth. Now, I'm the only one in the family using this. The family used to use it, and then my husband, you know, and then my daughter. Teenagers don't take new things very well. So right now I'm the only one using it. Now, if you're going to share this with a family, take a little bit out with a spoon and then pour it on your toothpaste or your toothbrush. Sorry, and Just make sure your toothbrush is wet first so that it sticks. Brush your teeth like you normally would, rinse. You're gonna feel so clean, you're not gonna believe it. So, how much? Well, that depends on how big your jar is. You're not gonna need a lot. This is gonna last months and months, okay? Probably 3 to 4 months if you're the only one using it. So, and this is just a little jar that, I don't even remember, I think it had garlic or something in it. So, think of your jar in thirds. You want 1/3 Diatomaceous Earth, 1/3 Bentonite clay, 1/3 baking soda. And then just do a teaspoon Myrrh Gum Powder, I'd say a tablespoon of cinnamon, and actually a tiny little pinch of that stevia. And then just shake it up, and that's it. It's not going to go bad on you because it's just clay powder. If you ingest it by mistake, it's not going to hurt you, probably going to help you, and I think you're going to like it. So comment below after you try it and let me know what you think, okay? Share with your friends. Everybody needs to know this stuff. And have a good day.